Hey, welcome to Alif Team Business Solutions. My name is Marwan and I will be taking care of you today. And we will talk about the customer's portal inside of Method CRM in just 5 minutes. And this intro is part of those 5 minutes, by the way. So why you should listen to me? Well, I worked as a product manager at Method for about 3 years. And the first feature that I have shipped for Method was the customer portals. So you're learning straight from the source today. So what is the portal? The portal is a place for your customers to log in, self-serve themselves, accept estimates or pay invoices or update their information without you having to do any of that. It has some automations to reconcile all of that information inside of QuickBooks as well. So there is two things that you could do. You could use it out of the box, which comes as soon as you sign up with Method, where it'll allow you to self-update info, or your customers can do so, add contacts from the same company. So if they have some other contact that they want to add for billing, let's say, accept estimates that you send them, pay the invoices, reorder previously bought items or services, that's a cool feature, or request and respond to cases, like support cases or some questions that they might have. You can also customize it, just like the rest of Method. It does run on the technology of Method, and when you customize it, you essentially get the world. And I'll show you a real-life example right after our 5 minutes. So let's just take a look at how you might interact with the portal when you first sign up with Method. So here's an invoice that I have created. Essentially, when I send an invoice through an email, you'll get the pop-up the kind of where you confirm the email that you want to send, and you'll notice that this button shows up here. So this button essentially is a link to the portal, so that when your contact receives this email, they click on it, it takes them straight to their invoice portal where they could pay or review or print or whatever they want to do. So out of the box, that already exists for you. Another way is through the contacts page, where you could see the portal link down here. This is a direct link to this specific contact portal where they can update their information. But there are ways to get a link that is vanity, or is what it's called, where essentially it's just a general link that you could post on your website that people could access the portal. So let's take a look at some of the settings of the portal, and the way you could get to that is if you go to account settings at the top right, scroll down to the portal here, and click on test drive. What this allows you to do is it allows you to see the portal from the perspective of your customer. This is a good feature if you want to kind of test drive what your customer might experience before you send them the link to the portal. This is where they come and edit, so it's a lot straightforward, and some of the features that you might have here will show up based on what you're subscribed to. But is that, for example, here's the invoice that we have created. So me as a customer could come here, click Pay Now. It looks like my company. It doesn't look like Method. Click on Pay Now, and there you go. It just reconciles everything inside of QuickBooks, and it uses the payment gateway that you connected to. I'm just going to cancel out of this. So that's kind of like out-of-the-box features for Method. The way you would set up the portal, if you go to the settings here, this is your vanity URL. That's the one that you could just copy, paste, and put it somewhere on your website, let's say. And just to kind of show you what that might look like, so I'll open an incognito window. It looks like this. So through the display settings, if you follow the settings, you can set up your colors and your logo and all the things that you want. And send the code to yourself. And when you check your inbox, your customer's inbox will receive this email where it tells them, welcome to the portal. They just copy the code that they have received, sign in, and that should take them into the portal itself like before. So this is a kind of a good way to view how your customer kind of experiences it. And there are other settings that you could use. So for example, if you have like vendors that you want to see and you don't want your customers to see some sort of customizable tabs for your vendors, that is something that you can set up through screens as well. Even things like some customer types might see certain views or certain tabs inside of your portal. You can set it up in a way where that customer type sees that tab while the others don't. There's plenty of examples. For example, if you have like partners who are vendors as well, or resellers, and you want to give them some sort of an access to kind of like a knowledge center, but you don't want the rest of your customers to see it. then you can set up tabs like this, where when that customer type logs into the portal, they see the Knowledge Center, but then everybody else doesn't. That's it about the portal. Just over 5 minutes, by a few seconds. I would like to show you some real-life examples of a customer that I have customized the portal for. So let me just pull that up. Here is this customer who is based out of Ireland. And essentially they vet home care professionals with the Irish police to hire them into whatever. So what we've done here is we've kind of customized the portal to be kind of like a center hub for requesting vettings and some other information that they might need to know in the home care sector. So we have like some sort of a board that in their Method account, the admin could go ahead and just write whatever they want, and it updates in the portal. So it's almost like a updating bulletin board here, and any of the transaction things here. But we've created a request vettings tab. This is essentially the customer now, their customer, who kind of requests the vetting for the people that they're trying to hire. Come here and they start a new request, all on their own. They enter the information that's needed and required, and once they submit it, it goes from draft to submitted. My customer receives that email to approve it, and once they approve it, the status gets updated here to approved or whatever, or needs review or something like that. But the whole idea is that it's a notification system that's automatic, and the customer never really needs to kind of continue be in a cycle of communication with the client. This is a self-serve place. They can come here at any time and put it in. And they have the portal link, the vanity URL on their website, where they can go and click on it and log in. So they can find it anywhere that they can go. This is kind of like a cool, easy, real-life example of what customization can happen inside of the portal. There are obviously customizations that you could do on the existing workflows, like for example, adding credit card processing fees is a common one that I get asked all the time, that you can add to this, so that you're limitless in terms of what you could do inside of the portal. And there you go. You are now equipped with all the knowledge that you need to learn about the portals. Let's go back to our intro here. Beep, boop. That was 5 minutes or just above, and some real life examples. I hope this was helpful, and I really want to make videos that kind of are useful and you can learn how to optimize your business using Method. So leave a comment below if there is something specific that you would like to learn or for me to cover. Like I said, I worked at Method for 7 years. I was a product manager. I built a lot of the features that you use today. I know it inside out. I'm the world's best Method customization expert. So make sure to subscribe so you can learn from the world's best and never miss a video. You can always reach out to me at elifteam.com or just straight email to marwan@elifteam.com. I am more than happy to answer any questions or just build a community. You don't have to buy anything from me. I'd just love to hear from you and see what challenges you face in your business. And spreading knowledge is a mission of mine. All right, time to get back to work, and I'll catch you on the next one.